Welcome back to Peace, Love and Tarot. This reading is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon or Rising, and it's the weekly reading for the week of July 15th to the 21st. Your cards this week, Saggy, energies leaving, completing or transitioning. We have the Four of Swords. Focus energies this week, we have the beautiful World card, clarified with the King of Cups, and you have the King of Wands coming in towards the end of the week. Saggy, what I'm really hearing for you under this Four of Swords energy in recent past is, the warrior coming back from the battle. I really feel like you potentially have been the wounded warrior who's been, on the front line in life, whether that's in a romantic situation or a work situation, whatever it might be. You have, weathered the battle. You might have been really down in the trenches, full of toxicity and feeling really sort of burdened and weighed down. But, you have come back from that battle. You've seen it out. And even though, it was hard and there may have been hurts and, open wounds and that sort of thing, you did make it to the end. And, in the recent past, you've been taking some time to rest and to heal and to rejuvenate from that battle. That's what I'm seeing here for you. So it's good that, you've recognized that and, rather than keeping on pushing and ending up in a place of fatigue or, in a really bad sort of energy like a Three of Swords energy, you've taken the time out that you need to recover from the situation. And I think it's because you know that there is a major completion coming. So it's almost like, okay, it's time for me to put down my sword. The battle is over. And now I'm just waiting for that completion to come in. I'm just waiting so I can refresh my life, so I can step through the hoop into my next journey. And that's exactly what's happening under the world energy here, Sagittarius. And beautifully fitting, we have the world energy with the Five of Swords in reverse. I love the Five of Swords in reverse. You're moving from a 4 to a 5. Yes, the Five of Swords in its upright position indicates, conflict and winning at all costs. But in its reverse position, this is you being open to change. This is about you knowing that, it's not good to it's not serving you to carry on in the battle anymore. You don't want victory if it's coming at a cost. It's really swords down, walking away, open to change, allowing that situation, which, really was a battle for you in the past, allowing it to complete because it's ready. And, there's no point in just, keeping on fighting in a situation if it's just not working for you and not serving you. So I'm going to put that down there so we can see that. And, what a emotionally mature decision that has been for you, Sagittarius, King of Cups. Really see you in that really good place emotionally. The King of Cups is, mature and dominant, compassionate, totally emotionally balanced. And I think that's been such a mature decision for you to put down your battle tools, to take that time out. And through coming into that place of emotional balance, you're allowing the situation to complete, because the world energy indicates strong karmic completion, a completion of a life lesson. So, Saggy, maybe that was actually a repeated life lesson for you that you're finally allowing to finish. Maybe in the past, in situations, you've kept on picking up the sword, you've kept on in the battle, you've kept on trying to win at all costs. But now I feel like in this situation, whatever it is for you, you've learnt that lesson. You've learnt that lesson that it's better to step out of the battle, to put the swords down when it is time, to know when it is time to do that, to not push something into a conflict state. And, through doing that, life lesson over, major ending. The world energy is somebody who now has two wands of power, who is now ready to create new intentions in the world, who leaves one lesson and jumps through the hoop into the next one, because there is a sense of mastery. There is a grand sense of mastery with the world card. So, well done for allowing that to happen. It's really, really beautiful energy there, Sagittarius. So what do we see after mastering emotions, knowing when it's time to let bygones be bygones, ending a really massive cycle here? Well, we see you enter into your true king energy, we've got two kings in this reading, but here we have you, the king of fire energy, Sagittarius. This is you in your throne, being a strong visionary and looking into your empire, into your life, to see what your next challenge is going to be. Now, the King of Wands did come out with the Five of Wands here, Saggy, which, we know is also, a card of sort of fiery conflict. So I really feel that we just need to make sure that, whatever the new situation or new life lesson that you enter into, that there's not the temptation to pick up those battle tools again. It could be, obviously, for a lot of us, it can be what's the word I'm looking for? A second nature thing, when things get tough to pick up those tools and use them. But I think that what we're seeing here with the King of Wands energy is a maturing where you don't need to, be, one of the army down in the battles, but instead to close that over and be the visionary in the seat of power, in the throne, who doesn't need to do that anymore. You've already weathered a lot of battles, and that's how you ended up in this position, ruling your empire. We leave that energy behind, and we use other tools instead, like vision and intellectualizing, strategizing, that type of thing, so that we don't need to go there again. King of Wands, yeah, definitely that sense of fiery determination, visionary leadership. And that's what you're bringing into your next chapter. So I really love that maturing out of that kind of battle energy into a position where you're now leading the troops. You're leading your own empire. It's really great, Sagittarius. It's a real maturing here and acceptance of that life lesson. So Saggy, that's what I have for you. Great work on that life lesson, and just carry on with the good work, and carry on with spiritually evolving and the maturing of those energies. So just keep in mind, Saggy, it's a general reading. It's not going to resonate with every Sagittarius out there, but it will for those it's meant for. And we'll see you back here for another reading next week.